Also happening this weekend is a one night only, the 504 hip hop musical. This production highlights the untold stories of Black teens in a post-Katrina New Orleans. And here to tell us all about it is Anthony Bean, Jordan Bates, and Nico Square. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
Well,
morning.
thank you so much for being here this morning. I really love when we have artistic ways that we are able to amplify the voices of our youth. What made you want to do this, and why now?
Well, they're undeserving. I mean, you don't hear what the teenagers have contributed with the rescue efforts in New Orleans during Katrina. I know you heard, everybody heard about the young man that commandeered a bus and drove out to Texas with a whole bunch of people. Well, we had kids helping out with the helicopters, rescuing elderly, the sick, the shut-in, or those who couldn't get out the house. And it's an untold story. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to tell that story, and this is what 504 is all about. And you're going to do it in musical forms, which just really makes it all that more New Orleans to bring in that local talent. And we even have a gospel choir. You know. Come on. So, yes, we have a gospel. Well, when you have all that kind of devastation, you better lean on something. This is really going to be a special night, though. Yeah, it is a special night. Well, first of all, it's at the Orpheum. And it's a special night. We have 75 kids in the show. Wow. So that alone is special. Yes. But it's the day after Hurricane Katrina. So we kind of like the cap that caps it all off and say, look at these kids. And it is kind of the aftermath and what they were going through post-Katrina. Now, Nico and Jordan, I want y'all to talk. I mean, y'all look very young, so correct me if I'm wrong. Were you alive when Katrina happened? No. No. I didn't think so. So these are stories that you are acting out that you did not actually live. Yes. Tell me what that's like to grow up in New Orleans now, knowing what it is post-Katrina, and go back to what maybe people your same age were going through.
So for me personally, it's because it was such a very traumatic experience in New Orleans in particular, and then having to see that, and then because I wasn't there, and I feel like, you know, seeing all those teens that went through it, because I did research it for my part. Sure. So seeing all the teens that went through it and knowing that there were teens that did contribute, and just to put their voices out there and then to explain that in a way that, you know, make it seem like I was there, but I really wasn't, but taking those stories and putting it forth was really a beautiful experience. I mean, does it make you feel proud of those people? Does it make you sympathize with them? How did it make you feel to act this part? Well, I feel like for me personally, it wasn't really about, making me feel some type of way. It was about putting their stories out there and just to make sure like, hey, this happened and these people were there and then they did this, so it wasn't really about like what I felt, so I just felt like it was an important story to share. Y'all just want to bring the stories. That's amazing and super generous. Y'all worked, you said 75 kids are in a part of this production. Talk to me about preparing for this. How did you prepare?
Well, preparing for the role, we did a lot. Long rehearsals. Rehearsals supposed to end at 8:30. We're not leaving until about 10, 11. So you get what you put in, definitely. And y'all put a lot into this. A lot into it. You know, I don't want to go too long without, you know, giving us a little sneak peek. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. But real quick, tell me, again, it's one night only. One night. It's at the Orpheum. At the 7 o'clock, and it's only $25. General tickets, general seating. And you can get your tickets at Ticketmaster. You can go to the website, anthonybeantheater.com. There you go. And you can get your tickets right there. And we want the public to come out and support these kids. You don't often hear of the teens doing something as progressive and artistic as a show like this. So I want them to all come out. Well, and the stories are going to be, you know, just so impressive as well. We've got Jordan walking over to meet, who is this now? Introduce yourself. Dylan Henderson. Dylan Henderson. And you guys are going to give us a little taste of what folks will come out and see on Saturday night. And let me set it up for you. This little man, he's the youngest kid in the whole cast. He's having a dream. They're away from New Orleans, and he just can't understand. He has this love for New Orleans, and he's been having a dream, and he's going to talk about this dream and what it means.
Man, if I tell you, you promise you won't laugh.
All right, I promise.
Man, I've been having these same dreams over and over. My family and I are in this house, and water starts to come. Man, the water is waist high. Then I hear a boat outside. I struggle to get to the front of the porch, and I see the boatman. The boatman yells, that it costs $5 to ride the boat. But I tell him, I don't have no money on me. Then I find a 50-cent coin in my pocket and tell a boatman that I only have 50 cents. And the boatman said, I gotta see someone called the special man. And out of the gray clouds, a voice called out saying, let him have it with no problem.
I'm not laughing, little man. What do you suppose the dream meant?
Come on, you tell me. Ain't nobody but New Orleans got the special man. The dream was saying, I better get my black butt back to New Orleans.
And that's the end of the scene.
End of the scene.
Wow, so that's just a little taste.
A little taste.
And hearing him, you know, as a child describe a dream that was actually a reality
Yes.
For a lot of New Orleans children.
And the special man. You know, I don't know if you know about the furniture guy who said, let him have it with no problem. So we thought that would be a nice
little
humorous
nod.
touch.
Exactly,
Yeah, about
exactly.
New Orleans.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Break a Leg this Saturday. I know y'all are going to do a great performance that really does honor our youth from that time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right.